Looks different, doesn't it? Completely different. Yes, perfect. We're live on YouTube as well. Amazing. I'm just gonna quickly show you each other. Nice. Perfect setup. So basically, today in this live video, I want to quickly just talk a little bit about my haircut. How did I make the decision to cut my hair? Because I had all the time this like super messy haircut, and it was time to change something. And I also want to talk about my next release, which is going to be next Friday. It's called Loneliness. It's a track I produced in Auckland in a time where I had people around me, but I didn't really feel really happy, and I didn't really feel part of a community, which is kind of weird because I had people around me, but I felt like I'm out of place a little bit. So technically, yeah, I was just not feeling good. I think it was a Saturday evening, and I was just like, I was walking around Auckland, and I think like rode with my bicycle and stuff. I went on a mountain, and then I was like, man, I don't feel good. I feel like I miss my family from Germany, and it was just like the specific kind of weeks where I was feeling really like, I don't know, just a bit weird about everything. And yeah, I created this track pretty much the same night. I just wrote down like 3 or 4 ideas. Like I started a little project and I wrote down like 3 or 4 ideas. I found some like loops, I found some samples, some piano samples, and I just created 3 or 4 different projects. And I really like vibed to this like emotionality of those piano chords, and I really enjoyed those. And then yeah, and I didn't touch those ideas for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't touch those ideas. Hello, Goose, by the way. And then after like a few weeks, I started like collecting those projects and started to like work on those projects. And then somehow, after a month or two on working on those different projects, I came up with the track Loneliness, which is going to come out next Friday. It's a very almost sad track. I recorded vocals myself, so I'm actually talking in this track myself. But it's a very authentic track. Like, this is not a track what I wanted to create so people get impressed by the track. It was literally a track which was just made for expressing what's going on in my life at the moment. So it's really raw, it's authentic, it's not fake, it's literally just what I was vibing in that time. And I'm pretty sure if you listen to the track, you're going to feel the same if you're maybe in a time of your life where you're feeling lonely. And yeah, tell me guys, first of all, I want to make sure that you guys all like this video, and also tell me what you guys are up to. Are you guys chilling at home? What's the time? Are you guys going around? Are you just distracting yourself a little bit on your Sunday, or what are you guys doing to build a little bit this connection between us, which is important, I guess. I have this little coffee here. Yeah, freaking work, man. On a Sunday, crazy. I don't know if you want to share, but what are you doing on a Sunday? Are you working in, I don't know, hospitality? Are you? I'm not sure what you're doing. I mean, surely you have a day off sometimes. Surely you have a day off sometimes. I was working this week actually all week on a solar farm in New Zealand, and that was actually not too bad. I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was good to like be around people, and my social batteries are like completely full now because I spent a lot of time alone, and then now it's kind of like, I don't know, my batteries are full now. I'm feeling happy to have a day off today, just one day actually. Oh yeah, fair. It's 7:30 p.m. on a Saturday, isn't it? Okay, fair, makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Or is it Sunday evening, 7:30? Hello, Wendy. How are you doing? I'm just gonna wave everyone who came to this live chat. Wave, bum, wave, goose, wave, bum, jet, wave. Cool. There we go. All right. Yeah, about my haircut. I guess you guys want to know what happened. Like, what's going on here? What the hell happened? So I was thinking about this idea of cutting my hair completely already like maybe 2 months ago, and I just had this thought which just came in, and I was like, huh, I think I might actually look not too bad with like short hair. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do it now, but I just keep it in my mind. I just like I had this idea and I kind of still wanted to do it one day, but I wasn't sure because like cutting all your hair off where you had like always like let's say a fresh haircut, you had like I had this messy hair, and it's like cutting up your hair is kind of like I would say just you destroy your character kind of not your character, but you kind of destroy this picture you had of yourself. And then I was like, you know what? Just the day before I started working on the solar farm, what I'm working on right now, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I just want to do it because if I do it now, people would meet me, like new people will meet me, and they're gonna know me as this person who I'm now, like some German guy with short hair. They don't know what else. And I think that was a perfect time. And so literally just 2 days before I started working on the solar farm, I cut my hair off. And I was actually in the beginning, I was like, well, this is kind of weird. It was actually a weird feeling to actually cut all your hair off. But then pretty fast, I was like, oh, you know what? Actually, it's not too bad. And people who know me, like, wow, what the hell? This is kind of weird. And I understand that fully, but I'm happy now. I'm going to keep this for a while now. I might grow long hair again one day, but we'll see. Hello, Baden guy 00. I hope you're doing good, man. I'm not sure. Do you have a real name as well? Or you just a Baden guy? And yeah, just so you guys know, I'm by the way live on YouTube as well and on Instagram at the same time. So here is my computer. If I'm looking down, it's because there's my computer and I'm live on both platforms because I want to use my time productively and not be live in two different stages. You guys all know we have limited time in this world and we're all going to die one day. And it's important that we use our time effectively and don't waste our time with stupid shit, what is not serving us in a, let's say, purpose way. Sometimes I like to just relax and not do anything. But in the same time, don't waste your time all the time on social media. It is good to sometimes spend some time there, but try to limit it and maybe an hour a day, not more. Definitely not more. By the way, I got this question a lot of other times where someone asked me like, "Hey, when you create your tracks, do you use a lot of loops? Like, do you use a lot of loops, or are you more like creating everything yourself?" And to be honest, I do both. I do use a lot of loops. I use a lot of piano loops. Sometimes in my last two tracks, I actually used bass loops as well. So I didn't even write my own bass lines. I actually just found the loop and I was like, this fits perfectly with those drums, with those vocals. But then it comes to a lot of things. Creating a song is not just finding a loop and adding loops together. It's like finding the perfectly matching loops together and then adding them together, mixing them as well, then writing little layers of melodies on top and on bottom of it, and then filtering frequencies out. It's like way more than just finding loops, but I think you should definitely not feel guilty if you're using loops. And also, hello, Shafkat, how you doing, man? I also do want to know from you guys, what do you want me to talk about? Is there anything you want to know? Is there anything you're interested in? Let me know right now in the comment section under this live video. And I can talk a little bit about that, open up a little bit about that, whatever you want to know. Make sure you like this video as well right now, like this live, so we share this message, we share the reach. Because basically what we're doing is we're building a community here. I want to connect to you guys. I'm not just a person online, I'm a real guy, I'm a real person, and I want to build this connection between me, myself, my music, and you guys. That's the goal of all of this. So that's exactly why I'm doing it. That coffee is not that great, to be honest. I don't like it. Hello, Uwe. How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Uwe is probably one of my longest followers on Instagram. Grateful for every reaction to my story, by the way. I appreciate it. It's fantastic. Without you, I wouldn't be where I would be today. So I'm really grateful for that as well, Uwe. Thanks a lot. And yeah. Cool. Also YouTube. Let me know what you want me to cover in this YouTube live. Is there anything else you want to know? Not sure everybody who was in this live saw what I was talking about, but pretty much I was talking about this live, this track I produced, which is gonna come out on Friday. It's called Loneliness. It's a very authentic track. It's a track which I produced because there was a time in New Zealand. I was in New Zealand and I was working and I was kind of around people. I was a part of a soccer club and I really I was living my dream life in a way because I made music, I DJ'd sometimes, and it was good. I worked as well in construction, which was not that great to be honest. But somehow I felt really lonely in New Zealand, and then I miss my family, I miss my friends from Germany, and I was like, you know what? I want to create a track, and I just wrote down a bunch of ideas, wrote down like a few piano loops, and just created a lot of projects, but I didn't finish anything of it. And then I just had those 4 ideas. Then I cut away 2 of those ideas, and then I had 2 tracks, which are fantastic, which are great, which sound really pretty. So I'm looking really forward to those ones. Anything else? Yeah, I think it is important as well sometimes to create ideas and then delete maybe 50% of the ideas you wrote down because not every idea you have is great. All the tracks I have on Spotify are the 10% of all the projects I ever produced in my life. Maybe 5%, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. Also, YouTube tutorials I'm posting, all those videos are basically made from tracks, this like 5 or 10% percentile of good music I kind of make. There's a lot of tracks in my computer which just sound absolutely horrible, which sound boring, which are not exciting, which are just badly mixed and all this stuff, and that's totally fine. But yeah, that stuff happens, you know. Cool. Let me guys know where you located. Also, YouTube Live, where are you guys located? What are you guys doing? I saw that Shafkat just messaged in the chat. Yo, hope you're doing good, my man. Hope you're having a good whatever Saturday evening. I don't know what you're doing. Are you guys partying right now? Are you guys at home? Because I feel like my audience is everywhere in the world, like separated. Like YouTube, a lot of you guys are in America, a few in India, maybe a few in Germany. I'm in New Zealand. The time zones are just completely off. For me, it's Sunday morning at it's not morning, but like 11:40 a.m. So yeah. I see what the live chat is saying. Cool. From Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. I've literally never heard of that country. Kyrgyzstan. I know Kazakhstan. Kyrgyzstan. I literally never heard of that. I don't know why. Where is this? Is this in Asia or is it in, I guess, Eastern Europe? But I'm not sure. Eastern Europe in that Kazakhstan area? Maybe I should Google this. Kyrgyzstan. I never heard of that. Kyrgyzstan. Holy shit. It is actually a country in Central Asia. What? I never heard of this. It's next to Uzbekistan, Tajikistan. What? Crazy. Nice, man. I'm happy that you're watching this video. I'm hope Central Asia. Yeah. Cool. I never heard of this country. Holy shit. It's just straight next to China, isn't it? Yeah. Fair. Crazy. Is it because I see, is it a little bit okay? Fair. Crazy. Nice. Happy that you're here. I'm from Germany myself, but I'm right now temporarily in New Zealand for another 7 months, maybe 7 months, and then I'm going to go back to Germany probably for a little bit, and then probably hang around in Europe. But who knows? My life is pretty spontaneous, and all the decisions I'm making are kind of weekly to weekly. I'm a pretty spontaneous guy because I can literally make a decision to say, okay, I want to leave in 2 weeks and go somewhere else, and that's what I can do. But right now I'm in New Zealand. I'm going to enjoy being in New Zealand. Hello, Lars. How you doing, man? On Instagram. Hello, Kevin. Just going to wave you all, guys. Cool. We have quite a few people here live, which is nice. Make sure you like this live video as well right now. Make sure to support my channel. I appreciate every like, I appreciate every comment. And I also want to give a massive thank you to all guys, because my my social media following is just growing slowly, but every like, every comment, every person who watches my videos helps to grow this channel and my YouTube and my Instagram channel, because I'm live on both pretty much. And I'm just really grateful for every one of you guys, because it helps and it makes it also easy to continue doing what I'm doing, because if nobody would watch, why would I post anything? you know. So I'm grateful for all of this. And what helps as well is if you guys actually comment on videos like, hey, what do you want me to cover? What do you want me to hear more? What do you want me to hear less? Like, is there any tutorials you want to know? Is there any music you want me to produce more? Is there anything what you are resonating with the most? That's also really important to me. Yeah, every comment helps. Every comment helps me to also create more content to you guys, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm having my own benefit, obviously, from doing this as well, but I'm doing it for you, and I need the connection, and that's exactly why I need to have this conversation and this connection between all of us, because we're all here to make music. I'm pretty sure all of us love music, and that's exactly why we're coming together on on YouTube and watching videos, and on Instagram. We're doing this because we love content, we love enjoying stuff like that. So yeah. By the way, drinking my coffee here. This coffee is way too weak. It doesn't taste good. It tastes like something is missing. You smoke pot? Not at the moment. I did in the past quite a bit, but at the moment I'm not smoking any pot. I'm not smoking anything, actually. I'm not smoking, not even drinking at the moment. But who knows? That might change again. That might not change. We'll see. But I'm actually clean. I'm kind of in this like phase where I'm focused on music, focused on YouTube, focused on making content, focused on Facebook ads and stuff like that. And I think it is sometimes really all this kind of like pot and smoking and alcohol kind of distracts you and kind of makes you feel disconnected from it, and you get your instant gratification, your instant dopamine, but then you don't need the dopamine from creating something, creating music. The question to you, what I have back, Shopcut, is are you producing music, or are you just enjoying consuming content on YouTube? Are you creating something? Are you interested in music production? And what are you producing? Are you producing house music? And what are you guys doing? Oh, I just have a time limit for Instagram. Cool. Why am I not live anymore on Instagram? There it is. I'm gonna quickly show you guys what's going on here. I'm literally live on both. There's a computer and there's my phone. But yeah, to the topic, smoking pot, I'm not against it. Like sometimes I like doing it, but at the moment I'm not doing it at all. I haven't smoked for a while now, and I'm not missing it at the moment because I'm so satisfied and so fulfilled with what I'm doing at the moment. I'm fulfilled with making content, producing music, releasing music, and putting my money into advertising my own music. And that's everything I want to do at the moment. I'm not DJing at the moment. I'm not focusing on DJing at the moment. I want to DJ again, but those things give me right now the biggest satisfaction. And also going to the gym, obviously, really important. Going to the gym, kind of finding a balance between going to the gym and making music and creating all this content. Hey, Jozo, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope your Sunday or your Saturday is good as well. But yeah, I think it is important to create balance. It is important to find a balance between doing sports, eating also healthy, then making new music. My little brother just called me. Not at the moment. So yeah. No, I think it's important to find a balance between going to the gym, um, creating something. What do you want to do? Let's say, I don't know, you like painting, paint at least 3 to 4 times a week. Even if nothing comes out, do it, because if every time you sit down, you force yourself to be creative. And if nothing comes out, that's fine, but sit down every single day. That's really important. If you're not sitting down to create something, you are I think you're missing out, because you cannot to get into this flow state of creating music or creating art. You need to sit down, and some days nothing is going to come out. You're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel nothing came out, and you just don't like it. But then some days, when you sit down, something great comes out, and you start to work on this idea, and then this idea develops into a song or into a painting. And after this, you have a finished project. You can advertise it, and potentially, if you do it right, make some money with this. Yeah, but right now I have a good balance between going to the gym. I'm working on a solo farm, as I said, at the moment, and producing music and advertising my music and creating content and posting, and in this good balance. And I'm grateful for this. And right now I don't have a space to smoke a lot of weed or drink a lot of alcohol. Like, if I would do this, I would kind of get really distracted, and that would literally destroy this whole schedule and this whole thing I'm doing at this moment. I'm kind of building this momentum where I'm fucking smashing it. So it's really good. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up now in a few minutes. I hope you guys have a good Saturday or Sunday wherever you are. If there's any questions you want to ask me, ask right now. Let me know what you want to know. Let me know what you were interested in. What do you want me to cover? Is there anything you still want to know about me, about what I'm doing, what my plans are? Little advertising for you guys. I'm going to release the track Loneliness next Friday. So definitely make sure you go on Spotify or on Apple Music or wherever you listen to music and give it a like, listen to it, add it to your playlists or whatever you want to do with this track, because it's a really emotional track, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will resonate with it, because everybody has felt lonely in their life once. Usually people start to go on Instagram and distract themselves, but I think it's important to sometimes just talk to people. If you're feeling lonely, talk to people, be there for them, and feel and sit with your emotions. Yeah, don't just distract yourself with smoking weed and in social media. Actually feel the emotion of whatever you're feeling, and then express it in something productive. Obviously, don't yell at people and don't scream at people because you feel shit, but actually put your energy and your emotions into something like a project. I can do it really well with my music. If I'm feeling something, I like to put it in. Sometimes when I'm feeling happy, I just create an animation, like a tech housey, high energy track. But yeah, as I said, listen to your emotions, use them wisely, and then put them into something productive. Yeah, cool. Hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday. Hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday as well. Thanks for watching, and I see you guys in the next Instagram and YouTube live. Bye bye.